I think it's important to have community researchers because we have that access to the communities where we can actually hear the real stories and what's actually happening on the ground. The communities have built a rapport with us and they trust us to tell their story accurately. We've been doing this food redistribution service for quite a while now, since the pandemic. We supply currently about 350 families each week. We wanted to find out how people are being affected by the cost of living crisis. Also, what people think about what the next step is going to be. Because obviously this service might not be around forever. And we need to figure out, is there a way forward for this? Can the people bring themselves out of poverty? And what steps should we take as a community in order to get there? The Oxford Food Crew represent 9 community organisations in Oxford. We are all supplying food to people who need it and extend this research to their communities as well.
Waste Taste is a community interest company. We are a catering company and a community cafe. We started the free meal service because we saw the struggles of people not being able to access food.
So Oxford Mutual Aid is a charity set up during the pandemic as a response to the community need for food and household supplies. We're here purely out of necessity, and at the moment we don't know when that's going to change.
I feel cost of living coming very high. Oxford expensive for everything, for houses, for everything.
The cost of housing here is much higher than elsewhere, like Newcastle. It's much cheaper there, and so yeah, it's an expensive place to live in.
It's expensive, bills, everything is expensive. Even the food, to buy food outside is expensive. You minimize things, you minimize cost of like heating and so many other things.
You have to eat, you have to pay transportation, so it's really impacting a lot.
It's reduced my expenditure. Then I can see the bags that it's something that supports my personal health as well. So it covers so many things, not only monetary.
We are eating a lot more vegetables. It's a huge help financially as well. If I would be going for a shopping, I wouldn't be buying that otherwise.
Unhealthy food is much cheaper than healthy food. So they're always gonna end up buying things that are not as good for them.
Because it's so difficult for them to be able to put money on their gas meters or electricity. Having a cooked meal like we are providing for them and is helping them massively.
Always people have cold, always people weak, tired. If you not have warm house or you not have enough food, healthy food, so people are more in other side for medicine and this and that.
So yeah, even if you have a job, you still have a lot to do to pay your rent, pay some taxes, So yes, they need every help they can get.
Things could change, obviously, and the government could look into more directly into the communities and support the local community, local groups like us that are giving so much with most of the times not even having funding ourselves.
To, I think, ask question what people want as well, so that the government or the society will be bringing it.
People in governance or people in authority just think it's a food bank. And one of the mission is to reduce waste. We started this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Since then, I can see people are taking more, trying new things. We are not sharing just food alone. Mental stability, social service delivery, everything, not just the food people see. No.
The cost of living crisis has impacted so many of our communities in so many different ways. So there's a lot more isolation going on, there's a lot less nutritious food being bought. It's really heading people to a really dark place, especially in terms of mental health.
I think growing food is such a big impact on their mental health, physical health. So it's definitely going to bring a less stress on